Auditor audit them, the one who encourages you to audit them. This is a well-needed revisit. We are at the Antioch Park District. I am currently recording live, and we are on static as well. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, recording audio and video here. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Good. I need to know, ma'am, what is the, I don't see it on display anywhere, the total amount of operating budget for this park district?
I do not know that information. I am not qualified to know that information.
You're not qualified to know that information. May I know what your title is?
I'm just a front desk worker.
Just
I'm
a front desk
taking on
worker.
the position.
Sure. Could you tell me what the purpose, mission statement for this park district is?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Who would have the answer to that? Who would I have to speak to?
What are you here in regards of?
Say that again?
What's your first and last name? What's your business here?
I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Okay. And then what's your first and last name?
Name is not required at this time.
Okay. Well, I will go ask my boss.
Sure.
She's available.
Thank you. Staff only beyond this point. Yep, nope, not a problem. So it looks like this little park district here did not comply with the law. They are still in official misconduct. And as a matter of fact, does anybody remember this park district here? This is a park district where they called the police last time just to show in front of the police officer that they're actually in breach of peace. They were committing official misconduct on top of a variety of other things. Guys, everybody hit the thumb up, man. If you want me to continue these live streams, we gotta get the numbers up. It takes you only 1 second. Well, this is a brand new employee. I don't know what happened to the other employee. I don't know if she still works here or not. Go ahead and have a seat. Maybe I could start finding a FOIA request.
She is printing out some documents for you.
Okay.
And then she will be right up.
Sure. What's that employee's name?
Her name is Katie.
Katie. What about the other employee that used to work here? Does she no longer work here?
I'm not going to answer any other questions. Right?
You're not going to answer any other questions right now. Is there a reason why you want to show a lack of transparency being you are a government official?
No, I'm just going to let my boss handle it.
You just want to let your boss handle it. Okay, great. Well, there goes to show you guys. What did he say? Sin said. So here a troll in the comment section for everybody watching is saying something irrelevant, right? Let's find out what the purpose, what I'm here for. I walk in and I ask the person at the front counter if she could tell me her mission statement of where this honorable government staff is supposed to be doing. She does not know that information. She does not know her mission statement. Therefore, the employees here are suppressing their own employees from knowing their purpose. Not only is her boss suppressing her from knowing her own work, he's also suppressing that information. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm printing the,
Recording audio and video.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Katie Kotlaski.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation.
Cool.
Amanda let me know that you wanted our budget, so I'm just printing out a copy of it for
Okay.
you. So I can
Are you the,
provide it.
what's your title, ma'am? You're the manager here.
I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation.
Director,
for the
okay,
Village
great.
of Antioch.
Are you the designated FOIA officer as well?
No.
No, okay. Who is the FOIA officer?
I believe it's, Lori Reming. She's our deputy, or she's our clerk for the village.
Clerk for the village, yeah. That is the clerk for the village. She's the FOIA officer for City Hall, but there has to be a designated FOIA officer for this park district as well.
We are not a park district, we're part of the village.
Well, this is a park recreation, right?
It's a department within the village.
Right, it's a department, yeah. This department is required to have a FOIA officer. Can you find out who that is, please?
That would be Lori, our clerk.
Your clerk?
Yes.
Okay. So what your claim is that there's nobody in this recreation center that has a completed training certificate for FOIA.
That's correct, because we are a part of the village.
I hear what you're saying. This, I don't believe that to be true because it says otherwise in the actual FOIA law, but this park district, ma'am, the reason why I'm here is because it's required. I'm monitoring government, right?
Okay.
And I'm just a private citizen today.
Sure.
So it's required of this public body to display their purpose, their budget, along with their block diagram and a few other items that's supposed to be accessible.
We have our binder right here.
Oh, you created a binder, okay,
Yeah.
great. The reason why that binder was created is because your employees were ill-informed last time about it, and they tried to do right. But I'd like to take a look through that, and give me a few minutes, sure. Yep. So they created a binder here. See, I asked the employee at the front counter, right?
Yes.
I asked her what the total amount of operating budget was. She told me that she's not authorized to know that, right?
She's a part-time
She's a part-time
employee who is
employee.
here just a couple of days a week this summer.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So she told me that. Next, I asked her, can you tell me the mission statement or the purpose of this public body?
Mhm.
She did not know that.
Mhm.
So it's a bad look because these are actually required to be displayed. I was here last time. I was here about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
The video went viral. The employees here performed the way they did. They had the video removed from YouTube, right, under a false privacy complaint. I guess it was the girl that was working at the front counter had her boyfriend walk in here who does not work for the city.
Okay.
So he might be justified to have that video removed because he's not a government official, right? He could claim he's a private citizen,
Mhm.
but he got himself in trouble and it's not heard of yet because he came in here and he was telling your staff, a government employee, what she should and shouldn't do when he's a private citizen. He shouldn't stick his business in the government's business, stick his nose in the government business. So with that being said, the only thing that I wanted to bring to their attention at that time is I needed access to those records, which at that time they did not have.
Okay.
Now I do see that you folks developed the FOIA binder. I want to flick through it and see that it does have all 9 items in there according to Section 4.
Sure.
And if I would please have a copy of that. If there is something missing in there, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just want me to copy the contents of it?
Yeah, but
Oh, sure.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
And another thing, ma'am, it does maybe at a later time, if you reread that statute under Section 4,
Mhm.
it says these records are to be prominently displayed each of the following. So it doesn't count when they're in a binder where someone has to look through or maybe think that they have to ask for this stuff. See how this is displayed prominently?
Yes.
That's how those 9 items are required to be. So that way it affords your own staff every day to walk in here, maybe stumble at their purpose, maybe memorize their purpose, maybe be informed about their purpose
Sure.
along with their budget. Because every time they come into the work, they might glance at that stuff, right? Versus a binder. I doubt it they're going to open up a binder every day. They care less about that, you know?
Sure.
But that's just my opinion,
Okay.
you know?
Well, thank you for
Yeah,
sharing it.
thank you.
Let me just get this stuff out of here and make you some copies.
Sure, thank you.
My pleasure.
Let me have a seat meanwhile.
Of course.
Thanks.
Here is a copy of
Okay.
our full
Yeah,
budget for the fiscal year. that
it's got
started
the
May 1st.
it's got the appropriations in there. Account number. See, like Tyler Z, he said that comment in the comment section. He said wasting the people's time, right? It's not a waste of time. You specified specifier, because the thing is, I came in here last time. You could say I wasted my time and my gas to come in here to confirm this government agency was failing to comply with the law. Here I go as a revisit. They completely changed their attitude. Now they're aware people have the right to record, and they went a further step by attempting to show transparency by creating a binder having their purpose inside of it. You see what I'm saying? This is the duty of the people. This is not a waste of time. This is actually required of the people. It's the duty of the people. So now here is their appropriations here, right? We're going to review this at a later time. And you see the manager here, or the acting supervisor, she's trying to convince me that this recreational center does not have a FOIA officer. I disagree. This is a separate public body who's required to designate a Freedom of Information officer. And it's all just being documented. Guys, please get the thumb up, man. If you guys want me to go to another agency right after this, let's get up to 100 thumbs up right now. If there's 200 people in watching, it shouldn't take you no problem to hit the thumb up. If you're watching from an iPhone, just double tap your screen. From an Android, click the button. Good spot for them to display these things are right here. See, this is another park district. This is another public body that I could put on my list that say that, hey, I came in and I held them accountable and made them do the right thing, right? Here's to sum it all up. At first, they were concealing their purpose. They were concealing their budget. They were concealing their organizational chart, which is a crime. Now, since my visit, they are no longer concealing these records. They're more transparent. Right? You see how it works? This is Illinois. See how it works? The first time I came here, they were concealing their purpose, they were concealing their budget, they were concealing their organizational chart. I brought it to their attention. Now they are moving in a step towards transparency. Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to look through this and just verify that it does have all these details. Other than that, I thank you for a copy of this and a copy of that. Sure. I can file a FOIA request and I think I'll be all set. If I could have two FOIA forms, please. Sure. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There's a man that works here, the head of the public body. Is he here?
A man?
Yeah, gentleman.
The head of the public body that we are a part of is the Village of Antioch.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot her name, Heather or whoever. But anyway, yeah, give me a couple seconds. Let me fill this out. Oh, another thing is, sure. Do you plan on displaying these prominently? If so, where do you believe you would display them?
I'm not sure. I would speak to our FOIA officer and have her advise me.
Okay, that's fine. Because I'd like to come back in the foreseeable future, just at that time, to maybe take a photo of the items on the wall.
Okay.
That way I could at least say, hey, you know what, the whole ordeal is that the preamble of the Illinois Freedom of Information Act, it says it's the people's duty to monitor government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Sure.
So the first time I was here, the purpose, the budget, and all of these items were concealed from the public eye.
Okay.
The knowledge was even concealed, it was withheld from staff, right? So with that being said, because I came in and I brought that to the staff's attention, they found a way to try to comply with that portion and showing themselves off with more transparency by developing this data, right? Or at least creating it and making it accessible for anybody who asks.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all it's about, really. It's about the government working with citizens or community members, constituents, to make a better government, right?
Sure.
Yeah, more forthcoming and transparent government. So other than that, ma'am, yeah, like I said, just if you will, speak with the FOIA officer. Give me a couple seconds, let me review this, and I'll submit my FOIA request, and I think I'll be all set.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Guys, give me a second. Let me fill this paperwork out. If I could use
Do you
one.
have a pen right
Oh,
here?
I have one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Usually have a binder. I did not bring with me today. Alrighty. So their purpose is, and for everybody watching, I wish the employee knew the purpose or actually had the script in front of her. The Village of Antioch was incorporated in 1892. This is a nonprofit municipal corporation, was formed to provide for health, wealth. Oh, that's what we were speaking of. Being of all persons requesting the incorporation of municipal entity. Today, the Village of Antioch provides the full-time services. That might be a troll or bootlicker calling in the background. All right, so they have their statement today. Here it is. Wonderful. Here is designation of the Freedom of Information Officer, along with the contact information, which is they're opening up a route for transparency here, which is a wonderful thing. Here are fees allowable under Section 6, which is the first 50 pages are free. Here they're informing members of the public access to these records, access to transparency. Okay, here's their Section 3.5 of records that shall be furnished immediately upon request. This is a wonderful thing. See, for everybody watching right now, it's very important. If it wasn't for a member of the private inquiring with this specific department at that time, these records will still be concealed and this list will have never been developed, right? It's very important. Here is all the list, job descriptions, right? Oaths, oath of office, permits, petitions, plats, proclamations, resolutions, reports. These are all shall be furnished immediately per code. Here's another list under Section 3.5. Wonderful thing. Here's the Department Board of Trustees, right, and commissioners, along with direct email addresses. Great thing. Boards and commissions. Wonderful. Alrighty. Here is a directory of separate locations. Indeed, that is required. Here's the approximate number of full-time and part-time employees. Wonderful. Here is their block diagram giving its functional subdivisions, including citizens at the top of the chart, which is a wonderful thing. So far we see everything except for, never mind, here's their total amount of operating budget, which is calling for trust funds, a little over 6 mil, what they're claiming. But this is open and transparent for not only the people, but for the actual honorable staff that work here. Get to glance at this record here and be informed. Now, with that being said, everything here is provided. Let's go ahead and fill out our FOIA form, and I think we'll be all set from this department. The manager here really saved the day because she presented herself in a welcoming, forthcoming manner, and this is what's required of government for everybody watching. Okay, so with the FOIA form, we're going to request the FOIA log. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, ma'am, the FOIA form, I will fill that out at a later time electronically.
Okay.
It's not a problem. I'm satisfied with these, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Ouch. Whoever took the step to create and develop that binder, was it you?
It was not, it was before my time.
It was before your time. Oh, you're new here.
I just started about 4 months ago.
4 months ago, okay. Are you aware of the video that went online of this?
I had heard about it, but I have not seen it.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's been taken down. But anyway, ma'am, again, thank you so much for this right here.
My pleasure.
If you will, please speak with the FOIA officer and see what they're calling for as far as displaying these records prominently. Can I have your business card before I get going?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'll fill out my FOIA at a later time, guys. She just started 4 months ago. She's wonderful. And as a matter of fact, we might include the old video here just to show contrast. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm George.
Nice
Have
to
a
meet you,
wonderful day.
George.
Likewise.
Good luck.
Thank you. Take care. So that is the manager there, Katie, Director of Parks and Recreation. Alrighty. So what do you guys say? Should we walk across the street? Everybody press the number 1 right now if you want me to walk across the street to there. If you want me to walk across the street to their public works location. See, it's gonna show contrast, man. That's just another one I get to add onto my catalog, right? Another agency that I got them to comply with the law. When a troll or assessor wants to come in here and act like this work is not all right, authorized vehicles only. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you know what? I wish I had my Wisconsin binder on me because I'm about 2 miles away from Wisconsin. I would have went and audited Wisconsin for the first time ever. Wisconsin requires the state to prominently display some records as well. Yellow.
How are you?
Good. Recording audio and video. How are you doing today?
Yeah, how about yourself?
Good. Director of Public Works. All right, ma'am. Oh, great. You guys developed this Freedom of Information Directory.
Yes, sir.
How long ago did you develop this?
Oh gosh, long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah. It's because of me you developed this, ma'am.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I came in about a year ago to your Park and Recreation. They went viral. They created a show. I simply asked them to show the purpose, show their budget, which should be all in here. The only thing, ma'am, you are Miss Sherry?
I am.
You look like a wonderful, honorable government staff member, and I thank you for your courteous act. The thing is, the law requires these records to be displayed prominently, such as that calendar or the exit sign.
Okay.
Whereas the member of the public might not know they have a right to open this binder.
Oh, okay.
And it gives the opportunity for staff to stumble on these items on the wall and maybe memorize their own purpose.
Okay.
If you would please speak with the FOIA office or speak with your staff
Sure.
to get them prominently displayed. I'll be back in the foreseeable future just to check with that.
That sounds good.
This binder, I believe, is identical to the contents that they provided across the hall at the Park District.
Okay.
So my business is concluded for today. Swinging by to say hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much, ma'am. My name is George.
Hi, George.
I'll check back. Hopefully the stuff is up.
Okay,
Have a wonderful day. Thank
you
you.
do the same.
Thank you. God bless you. Okay. Yeah, she's nice. She's a superstar. She's a superstar. And the only reason why she's nice like that and they got a binder here is because, like I said, they made a movie. It's not me that's the director and made the movie. I just held the mirror up. They performed how they wanted to perform. You know what I'm saying? All right. With that being said, we're going to shut this one down. I'm going static now. I'm going to be going. I got a couple audits to do. It's going to be static. No live. The one who encourages you to audit down.